What's up, Cowboys Nation? Hold on to your hats because I've got news that's about to blow the roof off a T&T stadium. The Dallas Cowboys just dropped a bombshell that's shaking up the entire NFL. That's right, the rumors are over. The wait is finally done, and we've got the official word. DeAndre Hopkins is suiting up in the silver and blue. But wait, there's more to this story than meets the eye. Stick around, because I'm breaking down every juicy detail of this game-changing move. Trust me, you do not want to miss this. The Dallas Cowboys have made an official release announcement that's sending shockwaves through the NFL. That's right, folks, it's finally over, and we've got all the juicy details for you right here. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's take a moment to appreciate the roller coaster ride we've been on. For weeks, maybe even months, the rumor mill has been churning nonstop. We've seen speculation, heard whispers, and watched as social media exploded with theories. But now, we can put all that to rest because we've got the official word straight from the horse's mouth. So, what's the big news? Well, buckle up because this is going to be a game changer. The Dallas Cowboys have officially announced that they've signed, drumroll, please, none other than the electrifying superstar wide receiver, DeAndre Hopkins. That's right, you heard it here first. D-Hop is joining the Cowboys, and this move is set to shake up the entire NFL landscape. Let's break this down and really dig into what this means for America's team. DeAndre Hopkins, a 5-time Pro Bowler and 3-time first-team All-Pro, is widely regarded as one of the best receivers in the game. His hands are like glue, his route running is poetry in motion, and his ability to make clutch catches in crucial moments is nothing short of legendary. Now, picture this, Hopkins lining up alongside CeeDee Lamb. I mean, can you even imagine the headaches this duo is going to give opposing defensive coordinators? It's like Christmas came early for Dak Prescott and the entire Cowboys offense. We're talking about a potential offensive juggernaut that could rival the greatest show on turf. But let's rewind a bit and talk about how we got here. It wasn't too long ago that Hopkins was released by the Arizona Cardinals in a move that left many scratching their heads. The football world was abuzz with speculation about where he might land. The Bills, the Chiefs, even the Patriots were all rumored to be in the mix. But leave it to Jerry Jones and the Cowboys front office to swoop in and make the deal of the century. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. But wait, how does this fit into our cap space? Well, my friends, that's where the genius of this deal really shines. According to sources close to the team, the Cowboys have structured Hopkins' contract in a way that's both player-friendly and team-friendly. It's a win-win situation that allows Dallas to bring in a top-tier talent without breaking the bank. Let's talk numbers for a second. While the exact details of the contract haven't been fully disclosed, insiders are suggesting it's a 3-year deal worth up to $54 million, with $28 million guaranteed. Now, that might sound like a hefty sum, but when you consider the impact Hopkins can have on this offense, it's an absolute steal. But this signing isn't just about the numbers on the contract. It's about the statement it makes. The Dallas Cowboys are sending a clear message to the rest of the NFL: we're all in. This is a team that's not content with just making the playoffs. They're gunning for the Lombardi Trophy, and they're pulling out all the stops to make it happen. Think about the ripple effects this signing will have across the team. Suddenly, defenses can't just key in on CeeDee Lamb. They've got to account for Hopkins on every single play. This opens up opportunities not just in the passing game, but in the running game as well. Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard must be licking their chops right now, thinking about all those light boxes they're going to see. And let's not forget about the impact on Dak Prescott. We all know Dak's a talented quarterback, but giving him a weapon like Hopkins? That's like handing a race car driver a souped-up engine. We could be looking at a career year for Prescott, maybe even an MVP caliber season. But it's not just about the X's and O's. Hopkins brings more than just his on-field talents to Dallas. He brings a winning mentality, a work ethic that's second to none, and a level of experience that can elevate the entire receiving corps. Imagine the knowledge he can impart to young players like Jalen Tolbert. This signing has the potential to pay dividends for years to come. Now, I know some skeptics out there might be wondering about Hopkins' age. At 31, he's not exactly a spring chicken in NFL terms. But let me tell you something, this guy's still got plenty left in the tank. Just look at his production over the past few years. Even in a down year, with the Cardinals last season, he still managed to rack up 717 yards and 3 touchdowns in just 9 games. That's the kind of production that can take an offense from good to great. Of course, we can't talk about this signing without mentioning the man behind the curtain, Jerry Jones. Love him or hate him, you've got to give credit where credit's due. Jones has been criticized in the past for some of his personnel decisions, but this is a masterstroke. It shows that he's willing to do whatever it takes to bring another championship to Dallas. But let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture. This signing doesn't just impact the Cowboys, it shifts the balance of power in the entire NFC East. The Eagles? They've got to be sweating bullets right now. The Giants and Commanders? They might as well start planning for 2024 because the road to the division title just got a whole lot tougher. And what about the rest of the NFC? Teams like the 49ers, the Packers, and the Rams are going to have to go back to the drawing board. Because make no mistake, with this signing, the Cowboys have put themselves squarely in the conversation as Super Bowl contenders. Now I know we've got some die-hard fans out there who've been with this team through thick and thin. To you, I say this, your patience is being rewarded. This is the kind of move that can define a franchise for years to come. It's a bold statement that says, we're not just here to compete, we're here to dominate. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. As exciting as this news is, we all know that championships aren't won on paper. There's still a lot of work to be done. Training camp, preseason, building chemistry, all of that is yet to come. But you can bet that the energy around the Star in Frisco is electric right now. I can already picture it, Hopkins walking into that locker room for the first time, shaking hands with his new teammates, putting on that iconic star-studded helmet. It's the stuff of NFL dreams, and it's happening right here in Dallas. So, what's next? Well, you can bet that all eyes will be on the Cowboys' OTAs and training camp. Everyone's going to want to see how quickly Hopkins can integrate into this offense, how he meshes with Doc, and what kind of tricks Mike McCarthy and the coaching staff have up their sleeves to maximize this incredible talent. As we wrap up this breaking news, I want to hear from you, Cowboys Nation. What do you think about this blockbuster signing? Are you as excited as I am? Do you think this is the missing piece that can finally bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Dallas? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation going.